Hey there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and today we're looking at a Mitsubishi Delica Star Wagon. Now this one here has the full, all the interior pieces, all the cool little options that you usually don't see. So on the exterior you can see it has the crystal light roof, which is your 5 full glass roof panels. Very cool, I'll show you those from the inside. And then the interior has the karaoke machine and the cold box. Two very rare options, along with the upgraded audio and extra speaker set. So very cool. A lot of that wasn't even known to us before we bought this one. It was bought from auction here in Japan, and we will be sending this one over to the USA. I'll come back to the interior in just a second here, but the engine, as you can see, very strong running, 2.5 liter turbo diesel engine. Now these Star Wagons are awesome, but this one, interior and exterior, very, very good. It was an expensive one, but I don't know, you don't have to do anything to this now. It's basically ready to rock. Okay, this is the auction inspection sheet. The rating is a little bit dim, but I'll translate that in just a second. Engine running condition is good with good looking oil and coolant. Timing belt was changed twice, once in 2008 according to this sticker here, and once in 2017 according to this sticker. And then the car just sat after 2017. It has accumulated fewer than 100 kilometers since the timing belt was changed in December 2017. They made this custom made wooden shelf piece, but it just kind of sits on the sill here. And so anytime, let me put this down, I need 2 pens. Anytime that you want to open the engine room, it'll fall off of there. Okay, so I'm going to close the door here. This is the upgraded interior package too, so you get higher plush carpets, nicer floor mats, nicer door cards. Super Exceed. Okay, let's see if I can get this legible. So it's a 93 Delica Star Wagon Super Exceed. 2.5 liter turbo diesel engine, 4-wheel drive of course, switchable 4-wheel drive between high gear ratio, low gear ratio, and 2-wheel drive. Auction grade 3.5, interior C, crystal light roof. Here's a look at that. And here you can see these speakers here don't exist on most of the models, the roof speakers there. But the crystal light roof is full glass roof like that. Very cool. And then you also get more up here. And you get the fluorescent lights. Now one of them is a little bit dim, and I'm not sure how easy it is to get those bulbs, but something to think about. Okay. Captain's seats, and so these are spinnable to point in the opposite direction. Captain's chairs can also slide about 1 meter forward or backward, and this is the upgraded seat package. Otherwise you get a bench here and then another bench in the back. This one has the captain's chairs and then another bench in the back, and the interior is very nice and clean. Cool box. So that's like a fridge box in the front. I'll show you that. LSD. I'm not sure what they mean by saying LSD. I don't think it's an upgraded part, but they're limited slip hubs. It's not actually limited slip differential in this. And so the way it works is like most modern 4x4s is when it starts to slip, it'll grip. It doesn't actually lock fully completely with teeth. Timing belt and water pump have been changed. There's a sticker in the engine room about that. And then the report here from the inspector, it says interior is dirty. Aftermarket steering wheel has wear on it. It's actually kind of bad. I'll show you that. Seat cigarette burns. There are a number of them, but they're all small. I'll show you those as well. Aftermarket wheels. That's a lie. These are the original wheels. Although the tires are an upgraded size, only slightly bigger. Like usually it's a 215 75, and these are 235 75. So yeah, that's 2 centimeters wider tire, and then 75% of 2 centimeters would be that much bigger circumference. Okay, exterior has been fully repainted with uneven paint and paint wave, various scratches and dents, and the body is basically perfect other than U3 on the roof, which is large dents on the roof, but the roof is up high and you can't really see them that much. I wouldn't worry that much about it. And since it's been painted recently, they waxed it, so the exterior is all very nice looking. Here's my headphones. For some reason, it keeps having problems. I like to keep them in my ears so that I can call people while I'm shooting the reports. But for some reason, it starts playing audio all of a sudden for no reason. That's why I had to take it out. Okay, so let's do the once around here, and you can particularly look at the condition of the paint. It is wet, so that makes it a little bit harder to see any damages, but just imagine there are no damages on it. It's very good. There is some fade over here, now that I think about it. Let me get to that in a sec. The Crystal Light roof, you can see, it says right here, Crystal Light roof. I don't know if you can see that in the video. But typically you'll pay like $1,000 or $1,500 more for the Crystal Light roof on top of the rest of the vehicle, because people really like that option. And then it's gold in the bottom and like a forest green at the top. Quite good looking. There's window visors. I don't know why they're called window visors. It's kind of a weird word. That's what they're called in Japan. Okay, so let's have a look at any damages. So the front grille bar is all chrome and all nice, but there is a scratch in the front section here, and the fog lights both accumulate water in them. So you can see the water in this one because it's raining right now. And then you can see marks at the bottom of this one where water has damaged it, even though there's no water in that one. Got a bit of rust around the welds on these. It's a super common thing on these. I'm missing the cap for the windshield wiper. It hasn't started to rust yet, but if the caps go, then the rust will come. Usually. No rust on the roof. Commonplace, especially for the Crystal Light roof ones, they tend to rust. Here's the faded paint. It's in here with a little bit in this plastic section here. Plastic section being this gold section here. Might be a little bit hard to see. Actually, in person, it's quite hard to see as well. This one here is easier to see, and you can probably see that. Okay, now going down, you can maybe see a little bit of the paint wave, but I think that they've done fine. The car looks bright and nice. The paint, the water that gets on it beads up properly. You can see some areas that have maybe marks for where rust was repaired. For example, you can see it up here. Turbo D. I love the word Star Wagon. And the exhaust looks like it's been changed, or at least the tip looks like it's new-ish. Here you can see some of the paint wave again. Okay, and it has this kit here that protects around the handles. Mitsubishi is in, Delicas in particular, get a lot of scratches around the areas that can possibly wear. And so there's this aftermarket company that came up with this kit where it kind of covers the places that are prone to scratching. Okay, another common Delica thing is the peeling of these. You might be able to repair that with heat gun, maybe. I'm not really sure what you can do with that. The rest of the door card is okay. On ones that have been smoked in, you'll sometimes see cigarette burns around this area, but this one doesn't have any. And then this one doesn't have any interior smell of cigarettes. We know it's been smoked in because there are cigarette burns here, but it doesn't smell like it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like some of them are really small damage, so it's a bit hard to tell what it is. The rest of the seat is in good condition though. And the Super Exceed is a softer fabric than typical. Here's the aftermarket Momo steering wheel. Like I said, it's been worn out. It's actually just like sun damage on the outside. You can see the cracking there. Okay, upgraded floor mats. Those are original for this. 144, 141, 142. I can't read today. 144, 142 kilometers at the time of shooting this. Okay, aftermarket speakers, tweeters put in. I guess another one put in here. This is stock, altimeter here. And this one here is your pitch and your yaw, but it's broken. It's supposed to be upright. You would have to replace it to fix it. And then it shows your interior and exterior temperatures. The upgraded audio comes in a double DIN system. So it's upgraded audio with tape deck, which is a little bit weird. I think the back actually has provisions for CD, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it has very old school feeling buttons and switches for this. It's actually really cool. Balance, fade. Cool. There's a cool box. The cool box. And you can also heat up, because in Japan, hot drinks are a thing. And you could probably put in maybe 6, maybe 4. I don't know. I think it's made for like Japanese canned coffee. And that's a smaller can than your typical 12-ounce can. Okay, so compared to your regular Delicas, your average Delicas, I'd say this is a lot cleaner, despite the cigarette burns in it. Delicas, for some reason, turn out to be so dirty all of the time. Okay. Let's go over here with Derek's headphones. Okay, so these captain's seats give you, as you can see, lots of leg room. You can put these seats further forward and actually use this for a footrest. And they sell these weird cushions that actually fit onto here for people who want to sit on the transmission hub and face backwards. They don't have seat belts, but it's kind of like a, you know, when you're camping, you want to hang out with people, they can sit there. Here's controls for your heater and your AC. Okay, this one here is the karaoke machine. As people know, karaoke in Japan is very common. You can put in headphones here into it, headphone level, and then you can put in microphone here. This one here is the amount of echo that you get. I don't know what pass is, and then driver for how loud the microphone is. So you can put a microphone into your car if you wanted. There's a TV HPSD. I don't know what all of this stuff is, but it's cool. National is Panasonic. It's just like the higher end Panasonic. And then it says audio stage on these speakers up there. Very cool. Door, room, lab. And AC vents up here. And these sunshades. I don't think I can do it because the car is off, but these ones here have an electronic shade that will cover that window if you want. And they're all functional and cool tartan curtains. Whew. Into the back here, we're just about done the video, but into the back hatch. Put it up, nice and clean. This gives you a good view of what the Crystal Light roof looks like. Decent amount of room back here, and then you can double flip this one. So this part can flip down, or this part can flip down, and then the whole thing can flip one more forward. This rear one doesn't slide forward and back. Okay. These things, just driving by, they have become so popular here in Japan. All of a sudden I'm seeing them everywhere. Okay, end of the video. Delica Star Wagon. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.